Man, I have really struggled this week getting over the jet lag, and I've really struggled with what to say about my experience in India. The first thing I want you to know is, as a contributor, you have changed and touched my life, the people I came in contact with, their lives. The money that you contributed, no matter how small or great, made a difference in people's lives that will be with them for their lifetime, including me. Things we don't even know how it touched them were a direct result of your help. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, because it it's it's hard to put it into words, honestly. There were 7 or 8 storylines of ways that you helped. The first, of course, was helping me get there, sending me to India on this trip, and being able to work with this company, Relief Riders, is a dream come true. It's a dream come true. It was amazing. Whew. It was enlightening on many levels. I would say that the most important thing I learned was that our differences are different. They are great. There are great differences between me in the Western world and the people who live in India. But the best part was there are also so many similarities, and the similarities were evident. They start with, love emanated from everywhere. Everybody was super welcoming, super kind, super happy to see us, and I'm grateful that your help allowed the trip to even happen. Relief Riders has been in existence for 18 years, and over the last 3, they haven't been able to get a ride scheduled in India. And, 3 times it was tried since COVID, and this time it happened. And it happened specifically because you helped me. And it would not have happened without your help. And we wouldn't have broken the seal on getting those rides started again, and getting the help that those small villages, the small rural villages in India, so desperately need. The first day I was there, we got there at sunrise, and they fed us breakfast, and we were off to the medical camp, and we saw over 400 people, and we screened, they were screened for dental, eye exams. They were screened for high blood pressure and diabetes, and 25 of those people qualified for free cataract surgery, and we were able to put them on the bus, take them to the cataract surgery that day. And that was a direct result of you guys helping me. I cannot thank you enough. There aren't even any words to thank you. Secondly, the trip was very small, and it wouldn't have gone on without your help. And the small group of people, it was myself, another lady from North Carolina who's a recently retired Navy orthopedic surgeon. Also, there was a nephew and his uncle. And the nephew and uncle story, the uncle is 55, very kind man, and his nephew 23. And they are from the East Coast. And the uncle went on Alexander's ride 16 years ago. And he's 55. He, 2.5 years ago, was diagnosed with early onset Alzheimer's. And for the last 2 years, all he's been talking about is that trip with Alexander and riding the horses through India and helping those people and seeing the kids. And his sisters, the nephew's mom, worked very hard to get them on this trip. And Alexander, nobody knew how the Alzheimer's would do over there. I mean, just in the last 6 months, he's forgotten his left and right. So it was kind of touch and go. And they got there. The nephew was very kind and patient, and re-explained how to take a shower in a bucket every single day. It was very, very heartwarming. It would not have happened without your help. As I said, the trip would not have gone on without your help. So I can't thank you enough. Everybody was worried whether or not this guy would remember how to ride, because riding is a big part of the trip. And you know what? He got on and his body remembered, and If you're a horse person, you know how this is. The mare he rode was so kind and cared for him and looked back at him, like on her back, and looked back and make sure he was okay. And, he stayed right in there, galloped up with the front of the herd, just with the rest of us. And it was truly magical and truly memorable. And that was a tiny portion of the trip. It was a tiny portion of the trip, but not small. Not small at all. And I want you to know how important your contributions and your support and love and everything that everybody helped me with really meant a lot. Meant a lot to the people that went on the trip. Meant a lot to the people who we served. It meant a lot to the people who were able to be part of the support team for the trip. Getting that employment for them was a big deal, and they were super grateful. So from the bottom of my heart, I want you to know that I appreciate it. And the rest of the stories and pictures and video and all the cool stuff I will be putting out. You guys will get the updates. I'm going to keep the GoFundMe page up for the rest of the year. I want to finish out the contribution to 16,000 and give the rest over to Relief Riders so that they can continue their necessary work there in rural India. So thank you.